everybody, I'm Liz, and today I want to talk about this challenge that's been going around BookTube called Do I Have That Book? I was made aware of this challenge by Game of Tomes. They did this a couple weeks ago, and now I want to try my shot at these 20 challenges. This challenge was created by keeping tabs, and I will link both videos down in the description so you can go and check it out. I think I'm going to try to do this entire challenge without getting up. Probably not going to happen, but we'll see how many I can do. The first challenge is, do you have a book with deckled edges? And yeah, I have several books with deckled edges. Right next to me we have The Map Made of Salt and Stars by Jennifer Zainab Jakadir, and I can't say your name, but this book has deckled edges. Number 2 is a book with 3 or more people on the cover. And with that we have The Diviners by Libba Bray. There are 3 people right front and center, and I think there's more people in the background. So there you go. Challenge 3 is, do you have a book based on another fictional story? Several, because I have lots of retellings. For that, I'm going to go with Cinder by Marissa Meyer, which is a Cinderella retelling. Question 4 is, do you have a book with a title 10 letters long? 10 letters exact. We'll see what I do. For that we have Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. Challenge 5 is, do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? For that we have Dearly Departed by Leah Habel. Challenge 6 is, do you have a Mass Market Paperback book? Yes, I have many because Mass Market Paperbacks are typically cheaper. So the first one we're gonna go with Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. Challenge 7, do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? Yes, I do. The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. Challenge 8, do you have a book with a character's name in the title? I do. When Dimple Met Rishi by Sundai Menon. Question 9, do you have a book with 2 maps in it? So sadly I had to get up. I lasted a total of 9 challenges without getting up out of my seat. I wanted to pick many of these other books here, but they only have 1 map just in 2 locations, primarily this inner book cover. So instead I picked Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo because it has 2 different maps. One is the map of the world, and the other one is a map of the Ice Court, which is a location they are going to for their big heist. Challenge 10 is, do you have a book that was turned into a TV show? That one, we're doing The Great Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle because the BBC TV show is amazing. Watch it if you haven't. Challenge 11, do you have a book written by someone who is originally famous for something else? So we have Jenny Lawson. I have her books Let's Pretend This Never Happened, a mostly true memoir, and also Furiously Happy up here. She is a pretty world famous blogger, and she's gone to so many places, obviously written 2 books that are very popular, and these books are hilarious, but they also really dive deep into people experiencing anxiety and generalized anxiety disorders and some health disorders. as she has rheumatoid arthritis. So it's a very fantastic read because she shines light onto herself and also onto some disorders that she has. Challenge 12 is, do you have a book with a clock on the cover? I'm gonna have to stand up again. Alright, we have The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern for its clock. Yay! 13 is, do you have a poetry book? And I do, but I have to get up for it. We have The Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. I loved his poems when I was a child. I still need to get Where the Sidewalk Ends, but I am definitely glad I have this number here. Challenge 14. Do you have a book written by an author with the same initials as you? Now, that's challenging because I do go by Liz, but my actual first name's Elizabeth. So do I pick L or E as my initial? My last name starts with a C, so we'll see what I find. Alright, the closest I have to my initials is LC Lindsay Cummings. There are literally no EC or LC besides Lindsay Cummings on all of my shelves. I totally missed challenge 14, which is, do you have a book with an award stamp on it? If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. It has a stamp for the Stonewall Book Award. Alright, so we did challenge 15, book with initials. Challenge 16, do you have a book of short stories? And I do. Many. We'll do my complete collection of Grimm's Fairy Tales. 17, do you have a book that is between 500 and 510 pages long? Yay! I have found it, my friends. We'll bite you, Howie. It is a compilation of 5 short stories, all jam-packed into one story, of a total of 509 pages. Challenge 18. Do you have a book that was turned into a movie? Yes. Several. We'll pick The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. 19. Do you have a graphic novel? I have this lovely edition of The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, illustrated by P. Craig Russell. 20. The last challenge is, do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? Autobiography by Christeena Lauren, which is 2 authors, Christina Hobbs and Lauren Billings. And there we have it. I completed all 20 challenges. I do have those books. I had to get up 3 times, so I did not make my personal challenge, which is to pick all of the books in reachable vicinity. But it still was a really fun challenge. I got to really dive in and look at my books that sometimes I don't see as much because they're piled with other junk in this room right now because we're remodeling our house a little bit. So that was fun. I really did enjoy this challenge. I hope you enjoyed watching me complete these challenges, and I encourage you to also complete this challenge. Let me know in the comments down below if you have done it or intend to do it, and I will look out for those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you can be alerted to more of my content. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!